Fitness, your well-being, your nutritional advice each and every week. Great to have you with us today, buddy. How you doing?
Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm good. I'm really busy today, rushing about everywhere. But I like the power. I like the pressure today. I'm vibing off it.
Ah, fantastic. That's what it's all about. You got to feed off it, haven't you?
Yeah,
You got to ooze that. A really interesting time. You know, we're at the end of summer. Nights are starting to draw in. Kids are going back to school next week. More classes are back. There's more opportunity to get yourself sorted. And I put my hand up. I'm one of them. In the last few weeks, been terrible. Thank God for all my frozen meals ready that I've already batch cooked because they've saved the day. But yeah, I haven't been working out at all. So like my head next week, I am getting back in the game. So I'm really looking forward to it. But what advice have you got for anyone that maybe has fallen off the bandwagon over the summer holidays, but they want to get back to it? They need to get back to it. They need that motivation. They need that push to just get back to it. Get yourself working out. Get eating clean and just get yourself in ship shape, really.
yeah. Look, the biggest thing is, and I did it the weekend. I've just been doing some lives over the last 2 days about self-reflection.
Yeah,
And
I saw all your stories. There was heaps of them. It was really good, fascinating.
yeah, it was just one of those things. You kind of get caught in a rabbit hole sometimes, and you kind of get flickered, and you kind of don't understand the path you're going down until you really take that step back and take that balcony approach. And you go, right, let me just analyze where I'm at, where I was, how I was feeling back then, how I'm feeling right now. And you've got to kind of like really go, why am I feeling this like this right now? What am I currently presently doing right now that's affecting me? You just need to analyze and go, right, what do I think I need to identify? And then when you identify it, then it's how can I make a change? And then how am I going to implement that change? So that was the biggest thing for me this week. I'm very good at talking it through, and I'm like an empath. Everybody that speaks to me, I take their worries on, and I help them, and I find them solutions. And by the end of finding out everyone else's solutions, I'm like, there's no time for me. I'll just put it off till tomorrow. And I realized it kind of hit home. I had that eureka effect. I had that part of me. It was like, no, Carl, this needs to change right now because you need to make sure that you're staying healthy and well of mind and everything. So it was just analyzing, right, what will I do differently to what I haven't been doing before? And my first thing was eat to a schedule again. And what that did is that regulated my energy levels. And then what that did is that started to regulate my sleep. And then what that did then is it gave me my productivity and allowed me to think more clearly. Because when you're not eating correctly and when you're not in a proper schedule, you kind of get that brain fog. And everything's a lot harder to analyze and to figure out and to work out, and then you can't become as productive. So it was kind of like a weekend of me going, right, Carl, where did we go wrong, mate? Where can we get back? And just kind of the best thing that I looked at is I was looking back through my old diaries. I was looking back through what I used to do, and I was just like, oh yeah, I haven't done that in a month. I haven't done that in 6 months. So it's just about kind of analyzing, reflecting, and then taking action. And then how you're going to continue that sustained action. And then from there, we know what sustained action is, don't we? That's habit and routine.
And that's the biggest thing, is identifying, I guess, where you've gone wrong. Going, crikey, I'm sort of in a similar boat with you. I'm like, I've got to get back into my regular eating, more fresh cooking. I've just got to get generally back to working out more because, I'm still doing 20, 25,000 steps and been doing a lot of gigs. But I haven't been doing any sort of rigorous workouts. I haven't been able to really get all of that stress and the rah out, just to be able to get those endorphins totally pumped. And it's like, right, okay, cool. It's getting that action plan together, but where's step one in that action plan, Carl? Which way do you make your way forward to getting yourself back on track?
Step one in the action plan is analyze how you're feeling. In your head, you will know whether you want to admit it or not. You will know whether you feel you need to make changes or whether you feel you're on top of the world or you're not. And essentially, if you're not on top of the world, there's always something that we can change. Okay, so we got to look at, right, what is reasonable for us to change that still fits in with our daily ongoing lifestyle. And then we need to number them 1 to 3. These are the 3 things. These are the 3 alternatives that I can actually make a change at right now and focus on one of them. See how that then puts the rest of your day ahead of you. See how that then affects you. If that makes a big effect, great, keep working with that. If you feel that you still need more, look at one of the other things that you've identified. So it's picking the things and then actually starting them. So starting them might be, it's not giving yourself too big of goals. Don't try to climb a mountain on day one. Try to step up one step, up the stairs. It's just taking the small bite-sized steps, making small changes, because small changes over a long period equal a huge change. Just try and do that one thing a day that you're not doing right now.
Yeah, it's a great bit of advice there, and just one step at a time. Don't rush to it, And hopefully, this time next week we'll have hopefully a lot of people going, "Yep, I've got myself back on." I mean, the biggie I think for a lot of parents, for a lot of single mums, it's been 7.5 weeks. It's been a long time to have the kids. They haven't had a chance to maybe get to classes, have another time to do the morning workouts. So hopefully now next week, as the kids do go back, a bit more time is going to be there for mums to be able to do it.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing with time schedules and timetables now is mums and dads alike, anyone that's looking after children full time or in the days, they will now find they've probably got an extra hour in the day. If they don't act on that now and put it to a physical use, then that hour will get absorbed within 2 or 3 weeks. It's only going to seem like an extra hour for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Otherwise, it's just going to fade into the rest of your day. So if there was ever a time to make a new plan, to kind of be more productive and to utilize time, is right now when these kids go back. You've got that window of a 2-week period, because the rest of the day will just blend into one again and it'll go back to your normal cycle.
Yeah. Some awesome advice there. Please get in touch with us. Keely Edwards has got in touch. Said, "Morning, Keely. Reassess, my love. Take a moment. It is nearly 10 to 1. Okay, it's afternoon, but thanks for getting in touch, Keely." It's at Pure West Radio, at Synergy. Get your questions in, and we'll put them to Carl. We'll have another good chinwag about how we can hopefully improve your mental well-being, your fitness, and just getting you on top of the world. That has got to be our goal, and I aim with this one, Carl, for the next couple of weeks. That's where we've got to get each other as well. Let's get back to those heights.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I'm excited. Come along for the journey, people.
Yeah, let's do it. Synergy Talks here at Pure West. Thanks, Carl. Have a good one, buddy.
Take care, all. Much love.